Hello, guys. So I started a bit earlier, um, but I only started talking at hopefully exactly 5 p.m. My time, that is, 4 p.m. UTC time. And today I have a bit of a sore throat, so I might not speak as much as I usually do. And also, this time we have a nice new chat window, which I just prepared. Uh, Hopefully you agree that it looks nice. And thank you to all of you that voted in the straw poll. Uh, Obviously, um, the results are obvious, unless somehow miraculously the 6 people that are watching right now cheat the system and make this entry win, which won't happen. So I guess we'll be doing standard library bug fixes today. And IRC is already annoying me because I'm getting highlighted. Um, but anyway, let's get started. So, what we will do is we will look through the issue list and search for standard library issues only. And let's see what we have. And yes, Andreas, you can send me issues if you want. I might not do them though. Don't feel bad if I decide not to do them, but do send some. What do we have? I don't want to do anything with the times because I feel like actually we could do something with the times module. I feel like we need a better testing framework for times, one that tests everything in each time zone. So that might be an interesting project. So maybe we'll do that. But let's see what else we have. I'm curious what Andreas will send me. Still waiting. But let's go through the rest of them. So expand file name works only on existing files and directories. So this might be a good one actually. I'm just gonna open the ones that I think are interesting. And Andreas has just sent me one. Let's see. See what that is. I'm not gonna fix this one. Come on, this is way too complicated to fix. Plus, I mean, this person obviously knows what they're talking about. I have absolutely no idea about SSL. I would just be guessing. I guess I could read through this and agree or disagree with this person, but that would be pretty boring for you guys. So, and let's see what else he has. Pending receive except features don't fail after closing a socket. So this is another issue that I feel like has a bigger underlying issue surrounding it. We need to finally merge the upcoming async stuff. And I feel like before I can fix this, I should actually merge the upcoming branch. So again, I could do that, but that would be quite complicated again. Andreas is sending me more issues. Okay, let's see what else Andreas has. Async HTTP with several errors on single request. Yeah, this could be a good one. I'll earmark this one. And he also sent me a pull request to review. Or rather, okay, he wants me to do this, okay. I mean, this is, okay, I guess we could start with this one since it's so easy. And I like nice and easy things, so. And I in fact have the branch open, so yeah, let me just close some things here. Close this, close that. And here we go. Yeah, I think Andreas agrees with my decision. That's great. Okay. So we're here. That's cool. Regular expression. So this should be an easy thing to fix, really. Like that. There isn't really much point in it taking flags, is there? Or do we want it to add the flags that are specified to the extended flag? What do you guys think? Oh yeah, sorry, I always forget to zoom in. Hopefully that's better. And also I will zoom in my terminal as well. Hopefully that's better too. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, split screen. So Andreas is saying what? Yeah, maybe I'll just have IRC window open instead of OBS because people are highlighting me all the time. Okay, so Andreas is saying what RE uses plus RE extended. So you didn't really answer my question though, did you? But I'm just gonna implement it this way, I guess. Or are you saying I should literally just have this? Like that? I guess we could just do that. Constructor for extended regular expressions. But this is how I should implement it, right, Andreas? I think this makes most sense. Yeah, okay. Good. What should we put in here? Some good documentation. That's the key to a good standard library. Constructor for extended regular expressions. Okay. The extended means that, what does it mean? I think it's documented here. The white space is ignored. Comments, and means that comments and white space are ignored. Comments beginning, starting with, and white space are ignored. I don't know. In older versions of NIM, let's not add that. Okay, and then all we really need to do is, well, I guess I can just do an implicit return S and flags, and that's it. Why? Why? Fine, whatever. Doesn't matter too much, does it? Yeah. Implement rex procedure as requested by rack. There we go. That's one thing done. Oh no, is there conflicting files? Fine, let's try devo repo 5627. Can I rebase it? Is that too risky? I don't really do rebases much, but ever since I used Mercurial at Facebook, it kind of feels like I should. Let's try it. So yeah, we have a nice, that should be easy to fix. Deprecated, also get int, re extended. Yeah, this is fine. Like that. I think that's fine. When you've resolved this problem, run git rebase continue. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, you're telling me I need to update tester as well. Well, if I need to update tester, then why are tests passing then? Why? I was unable to build non-mergeable pull requests. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Okay, I guess I have to push. Do I have to push force? I think I have to push force. Yep, I do. Okay, cool. So, awesome, 12 viewers. For those of you that just joined us, we are fixing standard library bugs in the NIM programming language. So, I mean, I can look into the tester as well if you really want, Andreas. Okay, you're just saying that it's okay now. Well, there we go. Okay, so that's fixed. This thing... yeah, no, I would rather merge upcoming first before doing that, which I might do. See how it goes. Yeah, I feel like, Andreas, you did suggest the explicit result. I don't really get what your answer means. You proposed the code before I typed it, yes, but you still haven't answered Frederick's question, have you? And yeah, Frederick, you probably can't log out of Twitch IRC. Okay. Yeah, you can most definitely log out of Twitch IRC. Okay. Expand file name works only on existing files and directories. I'm curious why. Let's look into this. Let me close this stuff here. Okay. I think it's in OS. Is it in OS paths? Expand file name. Nope. It's in OS. That's not what I want. Okay. This is interesting. I have no idea whether the Postgres module supports JSON fields and query response. Sadly, Victor. Maybe somebody else can answer that. He's probably not watching though, is he? So returns the full absolute path of the file name, raises OS error in case of an error. So why? According to POSIX, we don't need to allocate space for result path name, but we need to free return value of free. Yeah, I don't think there is an easy way to fix this. But that is a bit limiting, isn't it? I actually know an answer to Dan, I guess his name is Dan's question, but I don't know if he's watching, so yeah, maybe we should get a different room for these discussions. Then again, I feel like less people would participate if that was the case, so it's a bit of a, yeah, anyway. Yeah, I don't think expand file name can be easily fixed. Is there, so yeah, so let's do it this way. Is there a use case that warrants using, maybe, I mean, if Federico is watching this, maybe he can just let me know what he thinks, but okay, so I see Federico is watching, cool. Yeah, it is unexpected, so, but I'm thinking, can I just document this and close this issue, or do you actually want this to be fixed? Like, is there a reason that you want this to work? Only react to the stuff where you get highlighted so that you can concentrate on your stream. I mean, I like to discuss things with you guys. I feel like it's a bit more interesting that way. But if you really want me to concentrate on what I'm doing, then... But I'm still waiting for an answer from Federico before I move on. So, okay, I'm just going to write this comment then. There is a use case for this. I think it's fine to just document this behavior. So you want to expand the tilde, log out what you get, and then go and create a file? I'm not entirely sure what you mean. Oh, are you saying that? But if you expand the tilde, it should work, should it not? Because that always exists. I'm just gonna write this. Let's not waste time. Documentation. Oh, I put on a hoodie because I was too cold, and now I'm too warm. I feel like I'm definitely getting the flu or something. But let's press on anyway. So, yeah, let's do this one. This one seems like an interesting one. It's a high priority one as well, so let's try it. So I think this is an async HTTP server issue, so let's just create a nice little, for that, let's use Aporia. Let me just change the font in Aporia as well, so you guys can see. I don't know, let's do 36. That's a bit too big. Unlike your fancy Electron-based editors, I can't just press Command plus to zoom the whole thing in. Okay. This stuff doesn't matter anymore. So what I want to do is I want to import async HTTP server. I want to import async dispatch, and then I can't even remember how to use this now. All right, let's look it up. Yeah, in fact, I should have done this from the beginning because I can just copy this. So that's perfect. Okay, that should be fine. Press F5. This is the feature that VS Code really needs. It needs to be implemented in exactly the same way as this, because VS Code does sort of have the same feature, but hell yes, Aporia. Why wouldn't you use Aporia? I mean, it's beautiful. It even works on Mac. I mean, barely, but it's still second to none when you want to quickly run some code, in my opinion. Like, you don't have to create a new file and then save it somewhere and then run it. It just creates an automatic file in your temporary files directory, and then you don't have to worry about it polluting your stuff. So yeah, we're done with this. So let's do localhost 8080 bad. So yeah, it replies twice, which is pretty bad. Interesting. Yes, Frederick, I know I can run F5 in VS Code, but I can't just do. Look, I'll show you the problem. I'll show you my problem, right? So here's what I was doing. I grab this code, right? And then I go, okay, I wanna run it, right? So I create a new file, and I do this, and if I press F5, oh no, oh no, what? It doesn't work, does it? That's exactly the problem. You just have to create a launch.json and set the file to execute to what? Is this like a configuration thing I can do? I mean, again, can you guys tell me how to get this to work? Because otherwise, I don't know. But that's my issue, right? So I would have to save it, which takes me to this screen, and I have to like, I mean, where the hell am I going to save it? I'd have to create like some temporary directory myself, and it's just annoying. So I feel like the extension should should handle this from the get-go, just like Aporia does. Because in Aporia, I can just create a new tab, paste, and then I can just run it, right? But since it's already running. Yeah. That's basically my issue with that. Hopefully I made that clear. Anyway, let's focus on the issue. So we're returning twice. Okay. Yeah, people still... At least Andreas agrees with me, yay. Can I not run it with Control-Alt-N? I don't know, can I? Let's try it. Control-Alt-N? Nope. I guess I need the Code Runner plugin? I'm not gonna bother with this, sorry guys, but it's already 26 minutes into the stream and I've only really fixed one thing, so... Anyway, async HTTP server. Then we get process client. I wonder if I can make myself invisible. What does that do? So I'm playing with my IRC client to stop it highlighting me, because I can see it. It's just annoying having the thing pop up and down in my dock. Anyway, so what's the issue? So we receive a request. We respond with a 400 baht request, which happens a lot here. Interesting. So I think Yuri was saying that what should happen is it should reply once with bad request and then just close the connection, which makes sense. Okay. Content length required. So what we actually do here is we just continue on, don't we? And oh my god, there's so much duplication here. It's just like, oh yeah, it's 400 baht request. This one actually returns, huh? That's interesting. What? Oh, because it closes it. Whereas this one does not. I have a feeling that it's just a case of replacing the continues with a return and request that client at close. So, but I think, what is this? Respond. Responds with something. Responds with an error. Yeah. What's 411? Yeah, I think what we'll do is we will just have a template. And we will call it, what should we call it? Respond 4xx. And what this will do is it will Mm-hmm. Wait a minute, why do some of them have request and some of them don't? Okay, well that makes sense. Okay, so it'll take request. I think that's all it needs. It needs to be. Why is my girlfriend calling me? Sorry guys, let me just. Sorry about that. Your Daniko says she wants to learn Nim. Yeah, probably. No, it seems she just didn't realize I was streaming. Okay. I can never remember. Is this still an acceptable way to do an immediate template? I'm guessing Andreas will tell me in a second. So all we want this to do is basically what this does. And Andreas is saying no, of course. Daniko says I should use dirty. Okay. Why not? And then we just do respond for XX. And we give it, actually we need more info here. Respond to error. There's some custom things here too. Yeah. This probably isn't. Code, and the code is HTTP code, I think. Yeah, so dirty basically means that, as far as I remember at least, that this block of code will be put in line into the caller, and immediate. Can't remember what immediate does. And I mixed up dirty with immediate, so there's that failure. So for XX, and we want to assert that code. How do we even do this? Where is HTTP code? HTTP core. Let me zoom in on this as well. And do we have like a way to check for 4XX? Come on, is there really no way to do that? Ah, there we go. Is 4XX. Beautiful. Code.is 4XX. I'm trying to fix 6386. Okay, that should be fine. And then for all the 4XX errors, we will close the socket since, oh no, wait a second, that's not right. 400 is fine, but yeah, let's do it like this. If code in, so HTTP 400. What else do we want? HTTP 411, I think is the other one. Then we close and return, otherwise we continue. And let's just look at all the HTTP response codes to see which ones should have their client be disconnected and which ones shouldn't. Because I think when you get a 404, you kind of want it to keep the connection alive, right? So what do we have here? 400 by request. Yep, that's fine. 401 unauthorized? No, I've never seen anyone use that. 403 forbidden? No. 404 not found. Method not allowed. I think this should remain connected. On the other hand, though, why am I actually getting 2 responses for that? Is it because the client sent 2 words? Is that why? That's curious as well. I feel like I should investigate that too. But let's just focus on this. If not allowed, request timeout conflict. I think that's fine. Gone. Length required. Yeah, that's probably. Who's highlighting me? Yeah. Well, actually, I think HTTP 1.1 is keep alive by default. So, yeah, you know what? I don't know if what Yuri said is correct. That the connection should be closed without request. I don't think that's true. Is it? I feel like it should get another chance. Shouldn't it? Well, the best way to check. Telnet, google.com, port 80. Okay, so it replies once. Transition, not formed early request. Yeah. And it does close the connection. Interesting. Yep, I thought so. But this still shouldn't happen, should it? On a dot request. I'm gonna close RC because it's a bit distracting. But I will still see it on my OBS screen. Just won't react to it as quickly probably. Because I can't ignore the icon popping up as much as some others apparently can. Yeah, so how should we solve this? This is actually a trickier one than I thought. We could just go the easy route and just kill all 400 requests. It might be a good idea, really. Actually. Yeah, let's just do that. Can't even remember what this was now. It was a 413. 413. Okay, so that works. Why? Oh no! Oh no! The pain is real. That's the main problem of using async and templates at the same time. Thankfully, we can work around this by just writing yield here. A bit hackish, but it works. So what happens here? I think it line before the request. Huh. What? Why does it? Line for the end guy is not. Okay, then it still holds that. And then what it does, it splits it into words. And okay, I see what's happening here. So the bug here actually is that I don't think that it should close the connection, because I mean, it's not a big deal if it doesn't, really. I'm curious what the RFC says. What even is the RFC? Freaking heck, I don't remember. Am I going to be able to dig this up, though? Are there any experts here? Any RFC HTTP 1.1 experts in here that are watching that can just tell me the answer to my question? I'm basically wondering whether the RFC says that the connection should be closed after a 400 bad request. Let's see. The request cannot be understood by a server HTML function, that the client should not repeat the request for modifications. Okay, well that doesn't help me. Let's just search for 400. Servers must report a 400 bad request error if an HTTP 1.1 request does not include a host request header. That's interesting. I don't think my async HTTP server actually does that. So, Frederick, do you know the answer to my question? request contains a message body and account length is not given. The server should respond with a 400 byte request. If it cannot determine the length of the message, or with 411 length required, if it wishes to insist on receiving invalid content length. Message length. Okay, Lori Master says, but well, you can probably read from the stream what Lori Master is saying, so I will just follow what I want. Indeed. Okay, so always keep alive. So that, okay, so that makes it a bit easier, I think. So basically we are always continuing, aren't we? But the thing is, this is going to be a bit annoying because I'm going to have to indent everything. But basically, we want to create a block, and let's call it request to begin. And yeah, this sucks. Oh no, this is really bad. Should I really do this, or should I like refactor this into a different function? Let's do it. Do I feel like this is about call maybe? No, sorry, this is actually wrong. This should be in here. This is almost like a go-to. Wow, you guys are writing very long messages. Yeah, okay. I really don't like this though. I really don't like this. There's too much indentation, and yeah, I think it's just time to refactor it into another function called process request probably. So let's do that instead of doing this weird block thing. Now this is going to be tough to refactor. I'm going to have to be very careful. So we need a request. We need our client as well. Where is address used? Is address used? Basically, we need the whole thing. Okay. And why do I not have an extension for indentation lines? I never really used it. No. Not something that I really ever required. It is probably a good idea though, because there are times when I'm like scrolling to see if everything is in line using my cursor, which is probably a very bad idea. Well, not a bad idea, but it's just easier if there would be indentation lines. So yeah, I'll probably install a plugin for that. Okay. What are we going to return here though? That is the question. Let's just bring back what this was. Request and respond. And I think we close the client. No. Return. Okay. Of course, it's complaining about everything. So, okay, let's just not have any of that. Actually, we can. Can we? Yeah, we can. It's closed. Beautiful. Okay. That'll work perfectly. Actually. But why is this of type? Oh, because you need to wait. Sure. And of course, this needs to be an async procedure in order to get the await statements. And request.body cannot be assigned to. It's probably because it needs to be a var. Indeed. And line, so we need to pass that in as well. Oh man, so many variables that need to be passed in. It's really annoying. Thanks for that extension. And I think this is a future var of string. Isn't that right? Yep, it's a future var of string. And there we go. You guys can probably hear my MacBook fan. Sorry about that. Okay. So what are we doing here? So we're clearing the headers because it's a new request. Clearing the body, setting the host name to the address. And yeah, that's basically it. If we want to close the connection, we just close it. If we want to stop the request, but we do want to keep alive the connection, then we just return without closing the socket. And it will nicely just work, really, which is quite amazing in my opinion. Oh man, this code is too compact it together here. Do we have any other continues? Yes, we do. And it even gives us a nice error that it's here we're breaking. So yeah, this will just work as well. Oh no, what's wrong now? Illegal capture request. Oh no. Oh no, that's right, because that's a bit annoying. I should evaluate the connection request header. I probably do that somewhere, but let's put a pin in that. Do I? Yeah, I do it here. See? If request.protocol equals HTTP version 1.1 and the header connection is not close, or if the version is 1.0 and the connection is keep alive, then we keep it alive, otherwise we kill it. So there's that. And yeah, so this is a bit of an annoying thing with async procedures, is that you can't just do var request. You actually have to do future var, which is a pain. Very, very massive pain. But let's see how easy it is going to be to convert it into a future var request. Let's do that, and I think unfortunately we're going to have to do .mget for everything. Actually, no, wait. We can do this, I think. Can we do that? Request is a reference anyway. Why do we need a var? Is it? No, it's not a reference, is it? It's just a... Come on, take me there. It's an object, so no, I can't. So it has to be a future var, which means I'm gonna have to write mget everywhere. No. That's really, really annoying. That is so annoying. Like, I'm literally gonna have to write .mget everywhere. Everywhere. Every single time I use request. Which, as you can see here, is a lot. So I would really love to not have to do that. Okay, well, an hour has passed and I need to run to the toilet. So I'll be back in like 2 minutes tops. Okay, I am back. Thanks for your patience. Man, how am I gonna solve this? This is quite annoying. Any ideas, guys? It's a tricky one. Of course, I could just type mget everywhere. That would be so ugly. Could also create a new request every iteration, but that would be slow, and we would lose in benchmarks. What if I do something like this? To request. No? That would be too good to be true, right? That worked. That's a shame. Although it does work in this case. So it just doesn't work when you're accessing the fields. By the way, I hope you guys can't hear the other students in my university accommodation. So they're being quite loud, but hopefully you can't hear them. So this solves our problem, sort of. Okay, we can get rid of this. So you guys have no ideas. Should I just add mget everywhere? I do have an idea. Okay. Oh, this works. Guys, this works. Alright, template. And we'll call it request. And then we'll call this rec. And then this is literally going to be request.mget. Oh, it works. That's how you do it. It's a little bit dirty, but I mean, as long as I add a nice comment here, it's fine, right? Alias request to request.mget, so we don't have to write mget everywhere. Yeah, so there we go. And I think this is it. I think this should work. All we need to do here is call process request. And what does it take again? So it takes request, client, address, line, future, and the callback, of course. Missing something. All right, this. I have to change that a little bit. So basically, I'm gonna have to do include new future var request, and of course, we need to give it a nice reference here. And then for these ones, we'll just use mget. I mean, it's fine. Not that big of a deal here. That's it. And then these aren't used at all. Why aren't they used at all? I guess they weren't being used here either. So I can just remove them. And this is still complaining. Oh, it has to be discarded. What? Oh, it's because I need to await it. Cool. The only problem with this is that it will likely be slower because I'm going to be calling another async procedure. Damn it. You know what? We can worry about the speed later. It's a better implementation, in my opinion, so if it works, that is, of course. So let's kill this. Let's just run it from terminal now. So temporary aporia mcr81. And it's running our server. And let's try this again. Blah blah. Huh. Interesting. Still wrong. Why? Why is it giving me this? What? Huh. Federico wanted me to use netcat. I've never used it before. It doesn't exist. A Mac? Sorry, I don't feel like installing it. So, what if I type in one blah? Still the same. Same weird stuff. Let's just see if doing, what is it, get slash HTTP 1.1. Boom. So that works. Oh, okay, that's just the body of the thing. I'm just being stupid. Okay. So this works. Awesome. There we go. Fixed, presumably. I'm not going to benchmark it because benchmarking something like this while I'm streaming would kill my Mac. So But I think this is fine. What we can do is we can run some gesture tests. Yeah, let's run some gesture tests. No? Am I completely misremembering what this is? Apparently I'm running another version of Nimble, that's why. Yeah. Yep. That's why indeed. Okay, doesn't hurt to do that. Okay. So tests. Let me see our tester. What's in my tester? Okay, so yeah, this will actually test our thing. The only thing is we need to run it separately, I think. CRL test. Let's run that. Come on. And then let's run our tester. See what happens. It doesn't compile. Oh well. I mean, okay, I can fix it. Let's fix it. Chester tests and tester. What's the issue? Issue is 9 and 13. Okay, so basically the problem is that I need to await this, which probably, I'll be amazed if this works. Let's just do wait for them. Okay, well, we need to do it for everything. Sort of sucks. Thank you for being on the lookout, Yordanico. So I guess is somehow failing. Redirection is also failing somehow. Interesting. Wonder why. So what port is this? This is 5454. Curl v 5454 slash. What is it? It's like foo as well. I guess. Curl for not found. Well, that helps. Good. Okay, so that seems to be working. Let's try redirection. Like this. No? Start again. No. What? Redirect halt? Why? Oh, because I need to give it a... Okay, so that seems to be working for me. For some reason, it's complaining that it doesn't exist. The key was not found. And guess fails because of that. It's quite possibly just the fact that I haven't run these tests in so long that I honestly don't even know if they should be working or not. So, huh. That's weird. Who equals Frank? Then you found me. Huh. Weird. But I think this is just gesture issues, really. I hope. Hope it's just gesture issues. Yeah, let's try to work this out as well. It works here, but it doesn't work. Doesn't work in a tester. Guess Frank. Oh, well that's a big copy and paste problem right there. But then why is this failing? I have to wrap it. You know what, actually, while I'm at it, is there a toString for tables? There probably is. Yep, there is. Which means that HTTP core should also have one for HTTP headers. So it's a bit weird that it doesn't. So let's add it. HTTP headers, and we get a string, and we basically just return headers.table to string. And now we should get a much nicer output. Okay, strange. It actually didn't get the location. That's really weird. That's really, really weird. Redirect halt. Even though... What? That doesn't make any sense. 37? The only time you've got 37 is on this one. Oh! Oh! Because it now follows redirects, doesn't it? Because that was changed in our standard library. Okay, so let's change that. Can I change that? Come on. This is in the settings somewhere. It's probably actually a new async HTTP client. Mike's redirects 1. Yep. There we go. That should pass. So yeah, we fixed 2 bugs then. Okay, maybe not quite. Okay, it should be 0, not 1. Because we don't want any redirects. There we go. Now it passes completely. Beautiful. Okay. So we can close this, we can close that. Oh shit, we can close that actually. Because there was an echo in there that I don't want. There we go. And let's commit this. Tester fixes tester on 0.782. Okay. And yeah, so this sort of proves that this works, I think. So we can commit this, and I think I'll do it in another branch just to get that sweet Hacktoberfest t-shirt, of course. And it would be nice to implement some tests for this. Why does this use async check? That's odd. That was a good question. Where is an async check? Why? Why using async check here? Oh, it's because of the try statement, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So what do you guys think of my solution? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it so horrible it makes you want to cry and throw things at me? What I will do is I will commit this and push it to the repo. Add for then we will create a new branch, fixes, and the issue number is 6386. Fixes 6386. Bad Hombres says that the only issue they have is that it's not done in Go. Well, why do you prefer Go? Tell me. Let me know what you love about Go that you think Nim doesn't do as well. Okay, well, I'm not going to argue with that. Unless you have something more substantial to argue for. Okay, it's easy to read. I would say Nim is easy to read as well. Yeah, Yordanico, I think for the next stream, it'll be better to go into a different channel because you guys are kind of discussing things that are outside of this stream, and it's a bit distracting, and I don't know, it's not as easy to interact with people that way, I feel. Is Go more readable than Nim? How can I argue against this? Well, keep in mind that what I've been showing you here is standard library code. If I open the standard library code in Go, let's see, Golang HTTP, see what that looks like. No, server Go, I guess. Oh man, my eyes are burning. Look, they don't even indent things properly here. What is going on here? Why isn't this indented? It's between braces. Boys in the Horde. I am fixing bugs in NIM's standard library. But currently I'm looking at Go code because Bad Home Res says that Go code is more readable than NIM code. There's a shit ton of comments in this. Like, okay, now we're on to something that I don't think this is more readable. Like what? I would say they're about the same as far as readability goes. Yeah. But wow, the comment to code ratio in this is like, holy crap. So the reason I wouldn't use Go is because it doesn't have generics. It has absolutely no metaprogramming to speak of. It doesn't have an official package manager. You have to capitalize the first letter of methods to make them public, which is just silly in my opinion. What else do I dislike about Go? Something else I was thinking of. I don't think it's too off topic, guys. I mean, it's off topic for the stream topic, but it's the aim of these streams is to bring more people into NIM. So I feel like it makes sense for me to discuss these things with people that are just viewing things for the first time about NIM, probably. So. Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't say this is much more. Oh, that reminds me. NIM has exceptions. Go doesn't. I love exceptions. I don't want to have to write this 50 gazillion times. On the other hand, um, there's a lot of good things about Go. It's simple, very simple. Some would say too simple. It's got a very nice concurrency system. And yeah. Why do you hate exceptions? Anyway. let's continue, shall we? So I created this pull request. We'll see what others say about it. And let's just continue looking through these standard library issues. I have been streaming for an hour and 40 minutes now, though. I'll probably try to find something quick to do, and then I'll probably finish in around 20 minutes or so. I did say that I wanted to have slightly shorter live streams from now on, and my last couple were like 3 hours long, so I don't think I can take that again. Sorry, I'm just reading the IRC again. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Lots of times issues. Proof error message for read file, write file. It's something I actually reported. Huh, I guess we could fix more async HTTP server issues. This is a tough one. Generate C code calls function twice. What is this? Why is this a standard library bug? Is this really a standard library bug? What? Out of my domain. There's no ampersand for varargs. Do you guys have any standard library issues that you'd like me to fix? Let's see if there's any other high priority ones. Memory leak. Oh. Pending receive except features don't fail after closing a socket. Wow. Somebody actually put $150 in this. That's awesome. Yeah, Bounty Source should add these titles automatically, but somehow their plugin fails. Okay, Frederick wants me to review 6051. Come on. What is it? 6051. 6051. Add left aligning string procedure to string utils. Okay. Tests, nice. That's 1. 6. Cool. Left line the string as of padding size of line count. Padding characters. Full spaces are left is resulting in left alignment. If left line, full spaces are added, masses return changed. If you need to write a line string, use the line. Proc line example. Yeah, I mean that looks good to me. First line is less than count. Creating a string count. Presumably you copy a string. And from line to count, you got the padding. Otherwise, just this. Yeah, this was good to me. The only thing I would say is you could use you could use here, I think. Couldn't you? But otherwise, it looks good. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, maybe I should just fix these async HTTP server bugs. Yeah, it's just going to be more error handling, really. But yeah, this is probably pretty important. Oh, it's an ncat, not netcat. Okay. Okay, let's play around with that. Let's run the server. Let's get rid of this. Let's kill that. I'm probably need to test that again. And yeah, let's try this. Whoops. In here. Let's just switch to. But then I'm gonna have to. That's annoying. Oh, this one you mean? Oh, there is, yeah. Huh. Should pay closer attention to what the issues have to say. Okay, so maybe I should just do this anyway. And that way I can. I don't know, I don't want to step on anyone's shoes. What about this one? Is this one fixed? No, this one is not. So, what? What is even going on in here? People are arguing in the chat. Doesn't seem to crash anymore. That's awesome. So this one doesn't crash. Interestingly enough. Strange. Does this one crash? No. But it returns like a bunch of incorrect. Well, yeah, I mean, this sort of makes sense, I guess. What? Yeah, that did crash it. Okay. Interesting. Oh, because the content length is like huge. That's fun. Okay, we can fix that. So yeah, it's possible that the fact that I'm pasting the lines in means it changes it, but oh well. I think I'm gonna fix this one, and that will be it. That will be this stream finished. So if you guys have anything else that you would like me to do, to answer, please let me know. Okay. So parse enumerator, HTTP method, headers, content length. What should we? Content length. This is actually a post. Interesting. Headers in the body. Yep. Okay. So I don't know. Let's say if content length is greater than, I don't know, what's a good limit on this thing? What is a good content length limit? Does the RFC help us here? Content length limit. Does anyone know what the content length, what a sane limit would be? Yeah, maybe you guys can ask the guy that manages the from getter bot to redirect to the nim streams as well. So there is no RFC limit, so what am I supposed to do? Should I just come up with my own limit? Or should I, let's look it up. Content length limit. Let's see what Apache does. Okay. I guess this should be configurable. But let's use 8 megs like they do here. And I think let's configure it, right? So I put max line here. Yeah, right, max body. The maximum content length that will be read for the body. And the default will be, so let's do this much. And there we go. Yeah, well, if you put non-numeric characters into content length, then this will fail and we'll get an exception basically, which, yeah, we should probably handle, shouldn't we? Actually, no, this is already handled because this parse int will return 0 if it's not a correct integer, so it's all good. So annoying thing is we're gonna have to pass the server in here as well, which is really annoying. Really, really annoying, but oh well, let's do it. And then if content length is greater than server.maxBody, then await request.respond. Is there an HTTP response for too big of a body? Payload too large? I think that's correct. 413. Let's just do respond error. Yep, and return. Should we close the connection? I don't think so. Yeah, your Danico, the problem with splitting it is that, like I've mentioned before, every single async procedure that you call has an overhead, and this is a very hot spot in the async HTTP server. So even me splitting it into this procedure will have probably quite a large effect on the runtime of this. So yeah, it's a problem. So this is gonna have to take a server too. So actually, if we take the server, we won't have to take the we won't have to take the callback because the callback is in the server. I think, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. Well, I feel like it should be. Ah, fine, whatever. Let's just keep it where it is. There we go. And the server. And there we go. Use templates. Yeah, I could use templates. Maybe. That could be another issue we can look into later. Okay, I think this should work, right? Didn't make any mistakes, did I? Okay, let's copy this again. Yay, it works. Awesome. Okay, so I guess we can, let's just quit it. Guess we can redo this. Should I download this maybe? I don't know. Let's try this one again. It seems fine. I think this is fine. Okay, let's try with very big int. So, okay, let me grab this one. Copy it into a temporary thing. Do like a very big one. Ooh! Indeed, you were right, it crashes. Overflow error. Yep, that's not good. So, that's a bit annoying. How should we do this? Is there a parse int in the standard library that doesn't overflow? What am I looking for? The index and parse int. So we've got a parse. Right, so we've got a parse int in straight utils. If s is not a valid integer, so it raises overflow error, which we don't want. What about this one? Does this one raise an overflow? It does also raise an overflow error. So that's a bit annoying. Why? What is this? Oh, this is deprecated. But this one actually doesn't raise an overflow error. So I could use it, but it's deprecated, so I can't. Yeah, Pripin, or whatever way you pronounce your nickname. I guess you're not watching my stream, so I can't ask you that. But anyway, I'm actually very tempted to just grab all errors and yeah, I think that's the best option, really. Shit. For ultimate. Yeah, that's a very good point. Oh, that sucks, though. So we'd have to have... people wouldn't really join it, I don't think. Yeah, but I'll create one later. Is this a good idea to just catch everything and respond um, with a HTTP 500? I think that is a good call in general. Yeah, let's do that. That should handle most of the errors. And maybe in this case, let's close the connection. Oh man, okay. Let's do async check then. But then this is going to be a problem. What's the problem here? Oh. Okay, so let's not close it. Let's just do that, and that should do us. Yeah, 500 internal server error. Okay, I think that's fine. So let's commit this little thing. Implement amongst body param and catch all request errors. And this actually fixes. Does it fix? I think it does. 6417. 6417. Okay. And with that, guys, I think I'm going to finish this stream. Need to get some food into me, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you have any feedback, please let me know. I love feedback. If there's anything I could do better, I don't know, more focus on my code and less interaction with what people are saying. If you think that would be better, then please let me know. If the other way around, please also let me know. And yeah, I think the Twitch relay will keep running for a while. So if you guys who aren't in the IRC channel want to talk to the others, you can probably do that. So Iridanico, please don't turn off the relay for now, in case people want to talk. And yeah, this should be available on YouTube eventually as well. So yeah, thank you guys very much. Hopefully I'll get some time to stream again, maybe next week, maybe over the weekend again. We'll see. Thanks for joining me, and have a nice evening. Bye bye.